Hello, Sanai. Do I sound like a robot?
Hi.
Hey, Devon. You don't sound like a robot.
You gave me your internet trouble. God damn it.
I think it's Hitbox's fault.
No, I
No.
literally...
Yeah, my internet died on this end, but I'm blaming Hitbox because Hitbox is still struggling with something. I think we both caught it from Hitbox.
This is why I don't fucking use Hitbox anymore. I'm back to Twitch.
Yeah,
God
but
damn it.
like, I don't want to expose myself to Twitch chat.
I mean, fucking... I think you'd probably get just as much Twitch chat as you would Hitbox chat.
It's probably true. Also, I found an article over the weekend that explained what's gone on with Smashcast.
The heck happened to it?
It got bought, basically, but like the company that bought it seems a bit dodgy.
Yeah? I mean, they sacrificed the entire brand, so...
Like I mean, the article was about they also run esports tournaments and they haven't paid out their prize pools.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So they might be going bankrupt, so that might force me onto Twitch anyway, so you might get your way. But,
I mean, I just want the best for you, and the best is not the site.
what I'm going to do, though, is load my last save, rather than add 20 minutes of what the fuck is going on with my connection to...
My favorite part was when you logged back on the Discord and we were trying to say hi to you, but I don't think you had your headphones on.
I didn't,
so,
no.
So we just heard typing. We were just like, Becky! Ugh.
Yeah, the first thing I did was run a fucking internet speed check. Because it got to the point where I called my ISP, and I was on hold to them for 15 minutes, and then the connection just came back.
Yeah.
Which also mysteriously happened the last time I was on hold to them about an internet connection last week or the week before.
Our internet used to consistently have a problem that has, thank fuck, eased up. But basically, at like fucking 4 p.m. on the fucking dot, like some fucking solar beam would hit some satellite dish the wrong way and knock out our internet for like fucking 25 minutes. And it was just like, there's literally nothing you can do about this because there's just like some fucking scientific anomaly in like your spread, and I guess you don't expect people to be using the internet at like 4:30, but I was it was aggravating because it was like every day for like months. It was the worst.
Right. Let's see what Kutcher Lane's going to be like.
That was me.
Yep.
Kyuchu is just like such a pain in the ass.
It's an incredible pain in the ass. That's right, he does immobilize.
Yeah. And also disable. I forget what fucking boss. It might have been him that he is disabled that can be theoretically just like a party nullification. And it's awful.
Oh, this is going incredibly well. I should slow things down. Who's still immobilized?
70s, aren't I?
Right. Oh man, Kutcher Lane actually has a walk animation. I didn't know that. Fubas. Oh, they're weak to holy dang.
Fighting Kuchu in this game reminded me of fighting Kuchu in 14, where he's stationary, but also fills the arena with like this layer of noxious acid and shit, and also barfs on you because
Lovely.
gross, impure stuff, and it's just like, oh. But all the fucking different stacking sources of damage over time in this fight reminds me of that fight also.
Yeah.
It probably took inspiration from this. Where just like, there's a phase where the entire fight you're taking damage over time, but there's this, an ad phase. Oh yeah, I guess Q2 can't even move around. He's generally immobile. He likes hanging out in the middle anyway.
Oh, that's disabled. I should remove that.
Yeah. But, there's this ad phase where he spawns a bunch of totems and they add a stack each of the dot. And if you don't handle them ASAP, you get wiped, and it's awful. It was awful when it was new, because people were terrible at coordinating. And you would think that 24 people could, like, coordinate and kill 4 things, but...
You would be amazed how much I would not think that. I mean, like... Have you just fucking disabled me again? You jerk.
Yeah, he's an asshole. He has disabled guy, and it's the worst. He'll just fucking chain cast that shit.
Redis, go attack the thing. Okay, what the hell are Redis Gambit set to?
Man, that's some crazy bullshit.
What's that?
The thought that I could theoretically have gotten Esunaga on fucking Balthier because Chaos on Monk. Man, that would have been nice. Wow. Oh, what? That's kind of scary, actually. Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings. Penelo learns Esunaga at level 12.
That's nice.
I mean, that's nice, but also that's scary because that means that the game won't hesitate to throw way too many things at you.
Also true. Holy shit, the thing that's on... like, Cuchulain's crown thing is a sword or dagger, like a giant one, that the blade of goes straight through his head and you can see it in his mouth. That's something that you can't identify in SD. Good grief. What sort of state has that left me in? Not a very mobile state. Where the hell's the Suna? There it is. Who should get Cuchulain? Devon would get white 12. That's not nothing. And... oh man. Black 9 and 10.
Yeah, red battle mage is pretty good. For Kuchu.
Yeah. I have a feeling I've got something else planned for him. Unfortunately. What's that? Libra. And... Wither? No. Is it a Penello one? It's not a Penello one! I can give it to Van and get cool magic instead.
Yeah, ghost spells all day. Good times. Don't raise. And we're off. Have chests spawned? No. Right then. Great crystal time. I wonder if I'm of a level to handle the Entite if it spawns in Giravegan now. Because I've already had to pass it up twice. Yeah, I guess float does cure immobilize.
Wait, what?
So it's Chiffon mentioned float curing immobilize. Either that or an Asuna went off.
I was casting a bunch of Asunas to remove it, but if I'd fucking known that float does, god damn.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Either an Asuna went off the she didn't see process, or float cures immobilize.
I don't think float cures immobilized. I think you can be immobilized and still floating, but I haven't noticed one way or the other. Right. Moogling teleport Giravegan. For this, I will get the map out. Which is not that map, it's after Arcades. Feywood. Here we go.
Oh. Wow, Kites is a playable character in Revenant Wings. That's neat.
Yeah, I really should play that game. Didn't Ash have a blind and a gambit? Oh, she does. Yeah, I want to go this way. Chest. I love that in Gear of Aegon and the Great Crystal, the chests are just like jewels.
Apparently, Revenant Wings is like 30 hours, so it's gonna be super difficult to get through at some point.
I might try to fit it in later in the summer, but
If you have time between Legend of the Dragoon and Golden Sun 1 and 2.
and like all the stuff I've got to do for work, of which there's quite a lot. Although I have some strats in mind for that. Like,
Rats.
yep, speedrunning of the day job. Like one of the things I've got to do is I assumed the wrong character there, definitely. One of the things I've got to do is write some modules. One of the modules is like a basically kind of games outside the mainstream, thinking about games apart from AAA type module, and a textbook called Queer Game Studies just came out. So what I'm going to do is buy the textbook and then draft the course around that for once. Because normally I really struggle to pick textbooks. It's something I'm really bad at. But if the thing exists already, wake up, Vaughn. Oh, another chest. Which way am I going from here? This way.
I'm glad that they were like, now that we have made a game where Van is the protagonist, but it's not his story, let's just make a game with Van getting to be a sky pirate.
Yeah.
He fucking deserves it after putting up with all that.
Yeah. You know, like, I agree with you that Gear of Aegon is a wasted opportunity, but I still think the concept's really cool. Like, that's not where the safe crystal is. Through here. so weird doing this with an autosave and thus not having to be completely paranoid about everything. Just, like, moderately paranoid about most things. Oh, motherfucker. Hello?
Hi.
Stream has disconnected.
Fun.
Oh. Has reconnected. Maybe.
Are you at least hearing me?
I hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. I am also facing internet trouble, so
And down again.
if I stopped coming through just in time for you to go, internet trouble, I would be very mad.
But oh god. Yeah, my OBS is disconnected again.
Great.
Oh, fuck me. A web page is slowing down my browser? The only browser I have open is the dashboard. Let's close that, if it will close. Yes, okay. And OBS is about to go again. That says I'm streaming.
It does say you're live on my end. I'm gonna refresh and see if it still says that. Yes. So.
Chiffon, Sanai, can you see video?
I can.
Okay.
So.
Oh, there's a hunt here. I should do the hunt. Have I picked up the hunt? There's a nagging feeling I haven't actually picked up the hunt. Where is it? No, I haven't picked up the hunt. So much for that good idea. Sanai has no video. Oh, I don't like this.
I continue to have very behind video, so technical difficulties.
Yeah. I want to go up first. And now this gate stone should respond to me. Bash, what are you attacking? Oh, incoming mob-bolts.
Ugh, my lack of sleep is catching up with me. Ugh.
Yeah, sympathies. I felt alright when I got up, despite the fact that I didn't get enough sleep. And then, early mid-afternoon, well, I say early mid-afternoon, my afternoon didn't start until about 3.
Yeah.
Just flopped completely dead.
Yeah, I'm still kind of on my terrible inverted sleep schedule, or at least coming down off of it. So I ended up going to bed at like 7 p.m. and waking up at midnight because of a stomachache.
Ugh. Right, this is the waystone that I can't do anything with at the moment. This goes to a room that has nothing in, I think. Oh, a chest spawns there now. Oh, I got too close to the mom bombs. This could be a problem. Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
Mom Bomb is a fun fight in 14. It's not actually called Mom Bombs. It's some fucking thing, but everyone just calls it. I think it's the Bomb Progenitor or Progenitrix or something like that. It's fun.
I think Smashcast's just struggling.
Smashcast is... They're trying to save us all the trouble. Yeah, the Progenitrix. That fight's fun.
Right, I can handle hordes of mom bombs. That's good.
Smashcast is very bad. Like, Hitbox was alright, but then they did something, and then they got bought, and then something more happened, and it's just unfortunate.
They're gonna blow!
No, on top of being sleepy, I'm waiting for my dad to send me money so I can make a mistake. A flamethrower! Be careful with that, Sarnai. You and your fucking machinist shit.
Should be able to get 4. Can I get the 5th one in? Yes!
Yep.
That field when you can dispel get everything in the area.
Yeah, at least they tweaked the flamethrower, and you're getting to play post-tweak, because basically the flamethrower in 14 is just like you get rooted to the ground and you do like a sweep with the flamethrower, but it was like bugged at launch, so that like if any of the targets that were getting hit by the flamethrower moved, you cancel the attack. It was just like, that's awful.
Hang on a second.
Because
Which
it basically
of these
means...
do I want to open? Which of this has more valuable stuff in it? 15, 17, 19 versus 9, 11, 13.
Apparently, Sarnai can see video after reloading, but it isn't connected to chat.
Okay.
Smashcast is. Disaster.
Hello?
Hi.
Sorry, like, I think you clipped a bit short, but it sounded like a connection issue.
I was just being quiet.
So, let's go... which one do I do? This one first. I would really, really like to open this... There we go. No? There we go.
Whenever I get around to subbing again, I'm gonna get Red Mage and Black Mage up to 70, and then maybe Bard. Because Bard seems neat with their new additions, and I feel like I have more control over like all of the mechanics than I would with Machinist, and I think that's kind of the problem with machinists is they kind of built to not have total control, and it's more coping with the gambling, which is not a great situation. And also, they really need to tweak machinists, because, like, there is no situation in which you actually want your heat gauge to overheat, because then you have downtime on your damage buff, and that sucks. So, like, you need to make that worth it. I don't know. It's an ever-changing game and all that.
Right, if I go this way, I should hit the Leo Gatestone. And level 58 necrobes. Fun.
Those are fun because you can instant kill them with Phoenix Downs.
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of them.
Yeah. You can also just raise.
True. Yeah, I'm going to set a gambit to do that. Did that teleport or is it dead? No, it's divided. Bash, why are you doomed? Fine-tuning these healing gambits a bit. Oh my god, stop breathing!
You can imagine why they're a good grinding spot.
Yep.
I
mean, they're not
never
the
stop.
they're not the best grinding spot in here.
I mean, yeah, but you can one-shot them from basically nothing. You just need Phoenix Downs, and then you can chain them for a while.
Ash, please open the fucking chest. No. There we go. Actually, I need to get Varn out of my party. cycle the next person. Which... How is Varn 62 when Balthier and Fran is 60? Whoops. Where? There it is. Get over here, boys. Now. You know what? Where are the foe? There we go. Foe. 4+ foes present. Scathe. Fran, I'm not sure how there are 4+ foes present here.
Oh yeah, I kind of glossed over it because I was just like rushing through the last part of the game. But when I was doing Pharaohs, I just kind of mashed through whatever altar I saw first, and I was like, "Oh, altar of steel. Okay, I guess I won't use attacking." That was fine until the fucking boss, which absorbs wind and is immune to magic otherwise, except for like earth.
Oh yeah.
And I don't have any earth spells, so I was just like, well.
Yeah,
fuck,
there are
how
no
am I
earth
gonna do
spells
this?
for some. Like there hasn't ever been an earth spell in 12, which is a weird one.
It's just an like well, Hashmal has like his spells.
Yeah, I suppose you
Which
can
are-
hash spells.
But you don't get that until after that anyway. But like there's weapons with earth element, and I didn't have any of those, and also I couldn't attack with them. So I ended up, I put it in the mod channel, but I ended up fucking having Vaughn spam Shades of Black, and then I got Fran really low on HP and had her use balance a bunch. And then I had Ash just casting sleep to put, I think it's Fenrir.
Fenrir, yeah.
Put Fenrir to sleep and then cast Bio on him endlessly. And that was the most, like, bullshit, cheap out way I've ever fought in this game. Because I literally couldn't do anything else, and I still managed to pull through. It was nonsense. This game is silly.
Certainly has its moments.
Yeah, I've always, like, whenever Final Fantasies have, like, wind, water, and earth spells, they're always locked away. Or, like, in some weird, like, fucking Bravely Default has wind, water, and earth spells, but, like, water just means, like, ice.
Okay.
Not?
Oh, that's why Fran is attacking single enemies with Scathe. It's because I had her set to single enemies with Scathe for that one other fight, which is not totally sensible.
But like Bravely Default had, yeah.
She can use Shock instead. Now let's go back through all those areas I fled through and harvest us some horses.
Bravely Default had, I think, I might be wrong about this, but I think it had Arrow as a white mage thing, and Quake as a time mage thing, which always was like just weird enough that it stuck out to me. Because like, what the why is time magic Earth? Like, what's the logic behind that?
Who knows? Oh, this is where the Yagi Darkblade spawns. Let's spawn us a Yazmat killer.
You're not getting a Satan Grat.
Well, not now. I probably will get a Satan Grat for Yazmat, but
or two.
Maybe.
But yeah, Final Fantasy has always been kind of like weird about its elemental magics. I don't know.
Where is this 25% spawn chance chest? There it is. Float, moat. Have I scrolled past my float moats? Yes. Yaku Darkblade, huzzah. And there was another thing I needed to get to, which was this way.
Not for Trango Tower or fucking Satan Krat, no. What? Not for Satan Krat.
Yeah, we don't know about Trango Tower, I don't think. The one for Gendarme is visible.
Yeah, it's just really fucking low chance of happening.
But manipulable.
Yeah, once you get it to spawn. Well, no, yeah. You can get it to spawn from an autosave.
Yeah.
God, the autosave busted this game open.
Yep. You leveled. Both here leveled. Oh, Crown of Laurels is light armor, I see. Oh yeah, I actually have a mass immune now. Let's go back to the horses. Do I actually want to go back and do the other side at this point? What was in those chests? Staff of the Magi, maybe. No, we'll press on and I'll loop back round. Which direction was pressing on? I think it's this way. Oops. Where'd I put the spell? Right, I've arrived here, I can't get out into the other half of this zone, and I need to go up to Waystone 15. Where does that take us? 50. Right. From here, I want to take the middle route. Sorry for how squeaky my voice is. Leo. That'll get me to the Capricorn. What does that open? Ah. Is it that one? Yeah. Oh no. That'll get me to the Virgo, and that'll get me to Crystal Peak. Right. So. Left. Yes. Leo. Then left. Who was casting Bubble, and who isn't casting Bubble at the moment? Ah, I see. Did Fran seriously just steal money from the dragon? Right. Balthia, how are you sapped again? Oh, is this a demon shield thing? I think that's a demon shield thing.
I returned after finishing for a short while to get some beef jerky.
Balthia has sap that is impervious to regen, and I can't figure out why.
Hmm.
Like, his armor is equip regen. Or his helmet is equip regen.
That's fucking wild.
What's going on? So from here, I want to go straight on, which is this way. And up here to the chest. And a gear of vagueness.
The only thing I could maybe think of is that he got sap, you equipped the thing with regen, and because the game is trying to process as, like, oh, he has regen, so he can't have sap, so he can't have sap removed. Which is weird programming stuff.
Right. So I unequipped everything. And used regen and his sap went away. And I've re-equipped him and it stayed off.
Yay!
I think that must have been a bug.
I mean, I think that'll probably happen with any status that's like, you get it and then put something on that negates it, and then try and cure it. Because, like, it doesn't remove the status when you equip, like, immune to sap or whatever.
So, straight across. I want to go... That's right, I don't want to go in a straight line. I want to go right here, right and left. This is not where I was supposed to end up. Shit. Where am I? Lodi Jilim Pradi. I am a zone further than I thought I was. I'm gonna laugh if I get petrified because I'm just fleeing to try to reach. Where am I now? Norwegian Pra. I get it.
I mean, the Great Crystal map is just as vague as it always is and was.
Yeah, I just needed the name to cross-reference.
No, Chiffon was saying there's actually kind of sort of map of the Great Crystal. No, that's just as vague as it always was.
I noticed that while it hasn't been the case for other in-game timers, this time it does speed up with the speed up button.
Yeah, in the speedrun, the runner mentioned that, like, on the original Zodiac version, like, the Chocobo timer ran down the same whether you were getting stable frame rate in the sped up version or not.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And the next move, I'm now here, and I want to go back the way I came, right, right, left. Yes, so the thing that this version adds is that, against the right backgrounds at least, you can kind of see what the structure of the fissure in the inside of the crystal is supposed to be. Which is kind of cool. Like, it really doesn't show up well in this area because the lights just got the wrong quality. But yeah, it's a nice complement to this thing, which now also shows it.
Oh, that's fun.
What's that?
Oh, I tried to buy the thing I wanted to buy, and it's just like, no, it didn't work. And your purchase may not be complete.
Fun.
The fuck not. I'm gonna have to fucking manually add money to my fucking wallet, I guess, which is bullshit.
Yep.
Whatever. Add funds to wallet. PayPal. $55.
Stop casting sleep on me.
Yes, I agree. Add funds to my wallet. You dumb motherfucker. It keeps trying to use a credit card, or my debit card, that is expired, even though I'm telling it to use my PayPal. Fucking useless. And now I forget where my fucking wallet is.
Sleep silence. Sleep silence. They've upped the spawn rate on these fuckers. At least in this zone. Christ alive, stop spawning! you want a
Let's see
taste
if
of
I
the
can
best grind
move.
spot in the game, imagine this, but with occasional necrophobe type enemies spawning in to laser eye you and cast instant death effects.
I've updated my fucking credit card. Let's see if it'll let me use PayPal, a completely unrelated fucking payment option. You stupid ass website.
Right, which gates do I actually need to open?
What the fuck?
Taurus. I need to get to the Taurus gate, which means there's the Taurus stone, which means getting to the Aquarius stone.
Add funds to wallet. Use fucking PayPal. Add $50. The credit card information is not valid. What the fuck?
What do I want against Ultima by way of accessories? I know she does. Actually, I'll probably just put the Sage's ring on. Let's see how we get on. Status. Where's Sap? Let's try fighting Ultima. Is 28 there? Right, so 28 is the gendarme chest. 1% chance to appear. 20% chance of being Gil. So I can get Excalibur here.
You have to get Excalibur before you can get Gendarme.
Yeah. Can't get to Excalibur without triggering the Ultima fight. I like how they haven't altered the spawning cutscene, so she just flies straight through the chest. Oh shit! So, guess which boss has reflect?
This one.
That I am chain casting Scathe on. Mild tactical oversight. Damn it, Fran. I was like, I don't remember Ultima having like spamming instant kills. There we go. That's more like it. And here comes Holy Jar. Let's be really indulgent. Let's give Fran faith. Oh wow. That's what's really dangerous here. Reverse. I think XII removes reverse.
Yeah, apparently this fucking issue with fucking PSN is just an ongoing fucking problem because Sony is fucking terrible. So that's fun.
What? Why have you got another holy jar? You. What can I do about this? Actually, I think the answer is just cling on until we're... Now, I can't remember whether Ultimate is immune to dark or takes double damage from it. let's find out. What was I going to
Not double, but
Right. Vaughn, why do you have a steel gambit on? Okay, so given the choice between two faux lowest HP gambits in adjacent priority, Vaughn just did the lower priority one. Oh, she just locked my attack while I have no MP.
charge.
Why did I just manage to do that? That's really sensible, actually.
Fucking. Best part about fucking this Sony bullshit is if I leave the game in my cart, I'm gonna get an email and tomorrow morning just like, hey, you left something in your cart. You should have bought it.
Yep.
Fucking Sony.
Okay, yeah, Vaughn's definitely doing extra damage. But also, I can't heal at the moment because magic's blocked, so where are my X potions? Oh, hey! What's on the other side? What's I've still got to get? I've got Excalibur. Don't really need any of those right now. How much of a chore would it be to get Haste Scar? Quite a chore. So I'll do that on a separate trip. Pardon me? Right, who should be in my party at the moment? love how, like, every Esper I get, Balthia already has the stuff behind it unlocked. Fran too, actually. Two swiftnesses for Manila. That could be useful. Versus expose on Ash. Let's expose. Both here then. One of these leads to the way out. Which one is it? The one to the right of Crystal Peak. I can't find Omega at the moment. And if we went to try to go see Omega, I'd have to fight. I'd have to like do the whole puzzle and fight my way through hordes of Forbidden, and we'd be here for like the entire rest of the stream. Which, okay, there are worse things than spending 4 hours in the Great Crystal. I quite like it, but I thought we might go and do something a bit more silly. But yeah, if you go to Omega at the moment, he won't spawn because I'm not on the Yasmat hunt. Depending how I'm feeling, because I will be coming to grind here, I will be making probably, I think I will have to make 2 more trips because I forgot about the Pisco Daemon hunt. I'll have to be 2 more trips. What I might do is on the second of those, on the first of those trips when I'm here for grinding, and to do the rest of the puzzle, I'll see if we can go and have a look at Omega in its dormant state, because I've done that before. Where's that put me? That's put me there, and now I want to go. One of these gates, so that's the open gate, which is that one. So I want to go 2 points left. Yes. That's the only 2 points left is this one. Omega doesn't stir until the Yasmat Hunt is active because Omega was created to fight Yasmat. This is hidden deep in the back pages of the bestiary.
I've returned from yelling about my grief at my dad. He's fine with buying me an Amazon gift card so I can just buy the code and redeem that. And there are workarounds, but it's still a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I think they've taken a H out of the spelling of that door's name. That's really weird.
What door?
So the doors in this last area of Girvagan have named the Bulwark, Kronos, and Hemera, and I'm pretty sure in the original it was Hemhera, Hemhera, but the second H is missing now. I might be imagining that, but I think it was.
I think you're imagining that a walkthrough lists it as Hemera, so...
That makes it one of the hiatus I used to fighting Ultimate.
Shisha, hi ethers.
I mean, I've got plenty of them. Oh, here's the Entite. Good news,
Try your
I
luck.
can fight the Entite. Am I going the right way? Yes.
God, I'm going to make everyone miserable with my screencaps and tweeting about a game that I'm probably not gonna like in the end.
Yep.
Fuck it. I'm getting to play Legend of Dragoon this month. I get to have some suffering on the side.
Oh my god, you needlessly murderous fuckwits. Force speed is great. It's particularly good for the journey in and out of Girvagan.
I appreciate that enemies in and around Girvagan are just like, I'm gonna chug some wine and get charged with berserk energy. Just fuck it. They can use items too.
Something I like is that none of the additions to the game, like the bravery item, for example, have made it more symmetrical. Like, okay, there's a bravery item and a berserk. Like, there's always been the berserk item, but there's no faith item.
I mean, magic is already fucked up powerful.
Next stop, Jahara.
At least when I get all the... Ugh.
Sorry?
No, I was just gonna say they can't fucking get on my case for invalid credit card info when I pick up all the free DLC bullshit.
Fair. Wrong hill. We are not going to try to do Zodiac at the moment, but I am going to go there and ransack all the chests on the way, assuming I've got a cat and mouse chance of surviving down there. I'm really not ready to do Zodiac with this build. Well, I guess I've got Excalibur now. That would help. I'm going to be a coward and do Zodiac at like level 95 with 3 sight and grads. I'm actually not going to use sight and grad for Zodiac.
I feel like as much as Satan Crit breaks the game, it kind of also takes the satisfaction out of it.
I don't know, like I'm going to use it for Yasmat, because good grief.
I mean, fuck Yasmat. Like, he's the biggest pain in the ass in the game.
It's the longest pain in the ass in the game. Zodiac is a bigger pain in the ass.
I mean, it's literally got 50 million HP. It's the biggest pain in the ass. It's got the most ass to pain.
And Zodiac is the, pretty definitely is the hardest fight in the game.
Dude!
Squeak, squeak!
Zeus! Hush! Wait! Wait! Zeus! Talking to you! Shut your mouth! Little twerp.
I love these bats that have spiral fangs. That's totally a thing that makes sense. It's the other side of the passage. That's the special chest. One dueling mask. Who's that for?
I probably could have had some fun if I bothered to do the Niho Hollow strat, or like get it to spawn in a chest in fucking hand mines, but I just could not be bothered to do the zoning necessary.
Fair.
It would just It's just enough out of the way that would take, like, I don't know, like 30 seconds to do a run.
What? Well, now PayPal says that I have a $55 balance because you couldn't just cancel the transaction. So now I have to transfer $55 back to my bank.
That was going to be the case no matter what, because PayPal is dumb.
That's the finest gun in the game. Or it was, probably isn't anymore.
Yeah.
Oof. Ow. I super wish more jobs had access to float.
Yeah, I never used float because I didn't have access to it.
This is a lot of bats. Things can get very, very nasty when there are lots of bats. Who leveled? Both are leveled.
I'll be right back.
Hello again.
Hello, Sam. How are you?
Doing well, yourself?
Alright, you didn't have an attack of internet problems or anything, did you?
No. No, I just had to go off with it.
That's fair.
Let's see. What is being done now?
Sorry?
What is being done now?
I am exploring one of the toughest areas in the game to ransack its chest, but not fight its boss. Because I am a coward.
Oh. I've got an ad come up for training Counter-Strike gun skins.
Fair enough.
Does look like it was made in Source Filmmaker.
24. Which one is 24? Right, I'm not going to faff too much about spawning the Nihopaloa at this point. That one can wait. Because honestly, there's not much left that I'd use it on. I think it has some application to the pill raster, maybe? I love that there are these dragons in this mine that are always found fighting bats. And, like, the bats are... two or three bats are a match for a dragon. 25...
That seems about right.
These bats are bastards, to be honest. These bats are really, really mean. So that's the Grand Helm. Okay. Yay, circlets. Actually, Excalibur will be really good down here because almost everything is Holy Week.
Yep.
As you would expect from the dungeon whose boss is the Esper of Darkness. And that's the Mithril Sword, which is in here as a joke, I think. Yeah. Why does this even exist?
The Esper in Nalbana purely like by mistake.
Oh, in the Valheim Passage, you mean?
Yes, behind passage.
Yeah, like that one's easy to kind of wander into.
Yeah,
It is-
but it was like
Sorry.
like 2 in the morning, and I was just like, "I'm gonna wrap up. What's over here? Fuck."
Did you? I mean, there's a save point right before that one.
Yeah, and I probably did save, but like it's just fuck it, I'll do it.
So that was there. So where the hell am I? Towards 30. No. Yeah. All bats.
The trials and tribulations to play a game that I'm probably gonna make people mad by not liking is truly the life of a critic. I'm not even gonna be able to play it tonight because it has a download once I redeem the code. I'm gonna buy Persona 5 finally.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put some sort of content warning for language on the rest of these streams.
No,
Oh.
I told you I'm not gonna be able to play it tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean for the rest of the week while I'm streaming this.
I mean, yeah. Ish.
Oh, no, that game is, you're gonna play it on easy, right?
I'm gonna play it on safety. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Because that game's, even on easy, I felt some of the encounters to that game were not balanced in a very well
Yeah, like
thought out way.
the moment I found out that like safety gives you more damage against enemies, less damage against your party, and also boosted experience and money, I was just like, hell yeah, give me that easy shit. I'm down for that.
Because, like, even on easy, it's just, oh, by the way, here's an encounter that will just instantly kill you. You didn't get an axe, but it just killed you.
Here come the
And
first
also-
Hecteyes!
And also the free beer revives on safety will be nice for silly
Yeah.
bullshit.
No, Oh. No, there was one boss where it had physical reflect on
Oh.
and cast berserk on my entire party,
Oh boy.
and they all died.
Yep.
That's one thing that's one thing I really appreciate about Final Fantasy. There hasn't been a physical reflect status. Just
Yeah.
there's magic reflect, but you can't berserk into magic.
I mean, like, this game has, like, damage return, but it's only, like, 5% at peak.
Yeah, I mean, like thorns is one thing, but
It's not like enough damage to instantly kill.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not something worth calling physical reflect. Like, there's also like the palings, which is just kind of bullshit stalling on bosses, which I don't like at all. Whatever, we'll get into it on the episode probably.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god, guys.
God, heck, guys are unpleasant.
Yep.
Persona 5, that game is too long.
Yeah,
Might not. I think Leroy's played it as well, I think.
Yeah, he has.
I'm going to be the only one who hasn't.
Yeah, it's one of those games where I keep forgetting I have played it, because, like, I think it is down to, like, there is too much stuff on screen. Like, and, like, it is, like, the aesthetic of it is kind of over-designed in a way that, like, makes spaces and things harder to memorize. Like, I feel that, like, each, like, at least in Persona 3 and 4, like, each area is a distinct space, and, like, kind of, I remember them. Like, I remember walking through the mall in Persona 3 a lot, and going through, like, the streets and stuff through Persona 4. But, Persona 5, I couldn't for the life of me remember much except for shop front, because you can fast travel to everything to an even more ridiculous degree.
Yeah, they kept that from P3P, and I don't know whether that was in P4 or Golden.
P4
that
had
seems
like a decent fast travel, but you still had to walk around the areas a bit, and they're quite small anyway. So
yeah.
But P3P does away with walking.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if I like that, but, yeah. I think, it's just, I don't know. I don't think 4 has any good villains. I mean, 4's villains a bit of a wash anyway, but 5, it's just...
Well, we had the discussion about villains.
Yes, we did.
Those are not the chests I was expecting that to be. What's going on? Oh, those are those chests. 35, 36, 37.
Wait for Amazon to process this shit.
That's the German ass boots, but this is also 39 is the 25% bubble belt. Let's make sure we get that one.
I haven't played any Persona game to completion, but I played like the first 3 months of 3 and 4, and then I burn out because like it's so like I'm not the sort of person to get up like in arms about a game letting you do things, but then the first 2 hours of Persona 4 are literally nothing but just waiting for cutscenes, and it's just like, lordy me.
I thought you have finished a Persona game.
No, I finished a Let's Play, like watching a Let's Play, or reading a Let's Play of 3, and I watched the anime of 4.
But you did one for the cast.
Holy shit,
Persona
casting
1.
Scathe in the bat room was fun. Here, have an orbital laser.
That used to be my entire aesthetic in 14, so...
Yeah, that was a quick, let's say, they're about 3k experience per kill.
I did finish Persona 3, 4 and 5. And I don't know. I feel like I kind of, if I go back and think on them, I kind of like 3 more.
You think 3 has, like, literally anything to say in comparison to 4's kind of just postulating a murder mystery that doesn't even get super good.
Yeah. 3 has more to say than 4, but that is not saying much. Like, 4's stuff, I feel, is extreme.
3 also has, like, an intentional mood, which is...
Yeah. Like, 3 is definitely stylish. Whereas, 4 is... I don't know, like... 4's aesthetic promises a game that 4 completely and utterly isn't in any way. Which really annoys me. Whereas...
What would you say is the game that it promises?
Sorry?
What would you say is the game that it promises? I'm not taking you to task, I'm just interested.
Right, sorry, I misheard the question. What's the game it promises? So, when I first saw it, the thing it put me in mind of was Higurashi no Nakakoro ni, where Cicadas Cry, which is a horror.
See, I not have that in mind when I played it.
Just like it's very muted colours. It's very plain, kind of ordinary, everyday visual style about the place. Whereas, like Persona 3, one of the very first cutscenes is fucking coffins everywhere.
I mean, Persona 4's colour palette is extremely bright.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the once you get into the dungeons, it's like garish colours.
Yeah, sure. Once you get into the dungeons, but I mean, I'm going off like initial impressions of the town and the school, which are, I think, are very muted.
Oh yeah, but I think that's just a general I think that's just shorthand for village, like country town.
But I mean, the first time I saw that game in action was pretty much just town stuff. I was watching a friend play it, and I really liked the idea of a JRPG type game that is... Oh, Fran's asleep, wonderful. A JRPG type game that is set in a town and just stays there. But obviously that's not really what Persona is.
No.
Okay, I own Persona 5 now. Time to download this shit.
Well done.
Where the fuck is my... I'm gonna open my game capture program so I can get a screenshot and make everyone on Twitter hate me preemptively. Just get all the loathing out ahead of time. So when I name my Phantom Thieves the Sonic Heroes, no one can be mad. I gave everyone weeks of warning. Yeah, like... I don't know. Persona doesn't really gel with my style of binge playing because there's so much downtime between major events.
Yeah, I think that felt... I feel like I felt more of that in 5.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised by that, but like at least I don't know all the intricacies of like 5. Like I know some basic shit, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, and this is where X happens. I'm gonna be able to enjoy some of it.
Yeah,
as like a fresh thing.
Yeah, I didn't look up any like guides for it or anything, but it was just by the end of that game I had nout.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, right, I'm just gonna make it the next day because I literally have nothing to do. Okay, I'll make it the next day because it was just I had no social links to do.
Yeah. Past a certain point, it's either that or like fucking training, I guess. But
yeah, all my stats are maxed.
I don't know
as well.
how that works with a structure. Yeah.
But and also just doing this is such a slog because you don't see the progress.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing. I'd love a game that put more weight on the stats training, like the just doing the daily routine stuff.
You should play a dating sim.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
that's literally just a dating sim.
But then I want to explore dungeons. Is the problem. Right, this is the Hell Room. What do I want to do here?
Isn't Thousand Arms a dating sim-ish thing?
I have no idea. I don't think quite so.
This game mixes elements of Japanese RPGs and dating sims.
Hell yeah! You're gonna get your wish, Becky. This is it. This is part of year 3.
It's just a mini dating sim.
And also, it's steampunk.
It's Red Entertainment made Thousand Arms, and basically most of their games have a dating sim aspect.
Yeah.
Because they did Sakura Wars.
Oh, lordy, yes they did.
Also, currently works on Fire Emblem Awakening in some
They also
capacity.
made fucking Bujin Guy. Holy
The
shit.
Fusion guy.
The Gact game. Oh no.
I own that. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen someone play it, and I didn't realize what it does is like there's an opening title bit, and like basically like you play a bit of the game, and then the opening title just shows you what you've done. And like these guys playing it were just walking in circles for a bit. So it was just like crazy opening title, and then just like this guy's running in circles.
That kind of reminds me of Nier Automata with the setup bit. It was like, I wish more games did stuff like that. Because it's not super hard to record, like, input.
Yeah. They did Record of Agarest War as well.
Well, they helped with that. That's mainly an Idea Factory joint.
I wonder if that has anything to do with like Record of Lodos War or something.
No, that's just like a
just like-
formulaic
yeah.
title.
Yeah.
Record of Lodos War was like a tabletop game turned into like a novel that then got adapted to like anime and stuff, but
I've seen the anime. It looks kind of pretty.
yeah, it kind of suffers from being old at this point, and I kind of wish they I would be up for watching something if they remade it. But instead, the last thing we got is a Chaos Dragon, which has a bunch of current anime fucking nerdlord producer types, and it's an awful, trashy mess. But I'm sure it was a fun campaign, but also they made an anime and like a multimedia project out of it, and I want to die.
Well, I did just about manage to clear the Hell Rune. I only lost 3 characters in doing so.
Okay, now time to fucking get all the free fucking DLC garbage for Persona 3, Persona 5. I'm not paying $7 for fucking anything though, because like there's so much garbage. Persona 5, fucking. Yeah.
I'm gonna punish you for buying this game by buying you the swimsuit DLC for your birthday.
I'm pretty sure the swimsuit DLC is free.
Really? Fuck off. Oh, damn it.
Yeah. Let's load up this fucking add-on list and see what ones are free, because I know several things are just fucking free. Okay, Christmas costume set, free. Maiden Butler costume set, free. I'm gonna wait for this fucking awful ass website to load. Come on. Japanese audio track, free, whatever. Regular clothes and school uniform set, swimsuit set.
Why can
free.
Hectiles run faster than me? They're fucking slime.
No clue.
They actually can't, I was just steering badly.
But yeah, you can. There's DLC so you can wear your street clothes into fucking whatever Phantom Thief act you want to get into. It's free, I guess. Why not just include that in the game? Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Right.
I
44,
yeah, I am very pleased to say that you cannot spend money to inflict a swimsuit shit on me for this game because
Dang
it's
it.
free. I'm gonna grab all this free shit.
Why are the
I can-
Hexais respawning? This is not okay.
I did not use any of that DLC while playing the game.
I'll grab the fucking healing item set. I'm not gonna say no to free healing items.
Yeah. It's the weirdest
I'm
one
gonna
was-
pass on the fucking difficulty because that difficulty is bullshit, and I'm
The-
playing on safety anyway.
The weird one was when I played Etrian Mystery Dungeon for review. They made like a bunch of DLC that was paid for free for the review period, and like, but I didn't know it was going to be paid for after the review period, so I basically had double XP.
Oof. That's a...
That's a weird one. Like,
Yeah.
because in principle, yeah, let's please have games be clear about and kind of open about how the DLC affects the experience, but you know, actually have that
Yeah.
information, please.
Yeah, that would have, like, if I'd have known that would have been a paid DLC, I probably would have. Actually, I probably would have used it anyway because, like,
But you
those
would've-
games can be a bit grindy.
You would have, yeah, you would have probably taken it into account.
Yeah. That game was alright.
You cannot call me on fucking anything because all of these are free, and if you try and tell me I can't buy them because my credit card info is incorrect, I'll fucking kill you. Thank you. You piece of shit website. I don't even know if I'm... Yeah, I'll download the audio track. Fuck it. Fuck.
Listen to it in Japanese like a true fan.
Listen to them not say Sakamoto 40,000 times.
Like, you might as well, like, use the Japanese track because, like, fuck me, the English is a bit rough sometimes.
I mean, I'm gonna, like, I watch bad anime with bad dubs for a laugh.
The fucking manga UK dubs.
Jesus.
They have the practice of what they call 15ing.
Oh no, what? Is there a... Why would you... What's that mean, Sam?
Basically, they make it so because it's a UK thing, and they have a 15 rating. So basically, only for people aged 15 and up. And basically, 15ing is making it so that it achieves that rating, so it doesn't look like it's for kids.
So it's... I know you meant like 4 kids in like those are 2 words, but it
Yes.
sounds like the opposite of what
Yeah.
4 kids did.
Yes. So basically, they would. I know, like, you can only say fuck once, but if you say it more than once, it then becomes a 15. Same with how, like, PG-13 and R rating sort of works. I think they've
Yeah.
loosened on that a little bit.
Yeah.
It certainly used to be the case that more than one fuck was automatically not 12A anymore.
Yeah, I think that changed. I think like the King's Speech is one case where they have several fucks and it's 12 because that has a specific context. It's used in therapy, but
Ah, right.
yeah,
I'm just thinking of Robert talking about how he wants to write Cardwitch, and you get one fuck before it turns into an M rating. That's like an actual like threshold the ESRB has.
oh really?
Yeah,
It's only one.
you get one. Any
Oh, you
more than
just-
that,
That's the same with PG-13 and R rating.
yeah. but it's just really really amusing.
I think the BBFC have loosened slightly on it. Over here.
What am I actually down here for? Is 60 the ribbon chest? No, 60 is Ludley Roads. 57 is the ribbon chest. That's a long way from the entrance to the area.
I don't know. One of the worst parts of the manga UK dubs is because it's all done in the UK, but they're all doing it for Americans, so they all put on American accents.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's Sloane's? No, not disease.
I can't wait to have opinions on the cast of Persona 5.
Oh boy. Can I get both of these in a Dispelger? No. Let's try now. Yes, good. Hopefully there are only the two around. Or they could teleport while the spell is casting and thus be immune to the effects, because fucking ghosts. No, that menu.
And now to decide if I want to play G5 my way or, like, whip out the 100% social link bullshit. Because I'm not going to replay this anyway.
Like, do you care about seeing all the social links?
I mean... No, but...
Don't bother, just play it. Like, you're not at a disadvantage.
I mean, the social links literally have mechanics attached to them in this game. So,
One of them-
that's not fucking true.
That's one of the things I really hate about Persona 5, is that it really, because it just basically prioritizes certain characters because they have actual decent mechanical benefits.
Yeah.
Some of those are not very interesting characters as well. I mean, I don't remember any of the social links very well, except like one or two I thought were alright. There's a politician one which I thought was kind of cool. But, yeah. But, No, there is like one that basically, if you max it, it basically makes it so that everyone in your party always gets experience. I mean, sorry, people out of your party get experience.
Oh, good. That's fuck.
I see why they just not do that anyway, but no, they hide it behind a social link.
You gotta fucking motivate you to enjoy your social links. You can't just do that with having decent characters, though. That would be silly.
One of them lets you have more time. Like, basically have more time after a dungeon.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Persona 5 is ugh.
The savior of the JRPGs.
No,
Devon, stop.
the
You gotta put up with me playing this fucking game for at least the next week. I'm gonna go mad in the Hatter sense.
Yep.
I'm working with lead and hazardous chemicals.
You have brought this on yourself.
I literally have a week ahead of schedule. Like, I could have waited for Patreon to come through, but fuck it, I have a week free before I have to start editing.
I'm sure Persona 5 is like the highest rated JRPG ever. In terms of like,
People are bad.
at least Metacritic score. I guess that depends on whether you consider Zelda an RPG or not.
Yeah. Breath of the Wild? Hell yeah. And also Ocarina of Time.
I think there's plenty of Zeldas that are higher rated.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I would definitely consider Zelda a JRPG. Like, if I considered Nier a JRPG, I'm gonna consider Zelda a JRPG because Nier is just a Zelda with better fucking direction.
Let's see. I can't be right, can I? Huh. Persona 5 doesn't appear to be on the first page of highest rated games. And the first one JRPG that's not Zelda is Final Fantasy IX.
Huh.
And can you guess what's behind it?
Final Fantasy VII.
Chrono Cross.
Wow.
Well, Metacritic, though. So
Yeah. I mean, Chrono Cross had a bunch of 10s.
Yeah, but like from critics, not from like
Yeah.
users.
Let's just see what's behind that.
Oh man, this is not good.
Right, then it's Persona 5.
Yay!
Has the
Chrono
same
Cross.
score as Persona 4 Golden.
Good.
And then, I guess what else is... Oh, the same score as Okami.
Fuck that. Okami is way better. I can guarantee that. Ugh.
And Skies of Arcadia.
I'm not gonna pit those against each other. That's a no matter who wins, we lose. At least Skies of Arcadia knows how to have a fucking color palette.
Would you say Symphony Night is an RPG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any Castlevania that would like fit in the Metroidvania like archetype would probably be an RPG to me.
Oh yeah, that's the same score as well. What else? Bloodborne.
Eh,
32.
like, I'm always kind of skeptical of, like, Souls games. Soulsborne shit. I like how Soulsborne is a term even though there's only one born. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Why are
games.
these fucking ghosts still not fucking dead?
And it's Vagrant Story.
God, I'm kind of like Vagrant Story is one of those games that I'm sad we haven't made the time to get to on the cast.
Well, wasn't the plan that we were going to do Tactics Ogre Year 3 and then Vagrant Story Year 4?
Yeah, I guess, but like I still like there's only so many fucking months I can hold off on playing a video game. Like,
Yeah.
The problem is I play games other than the stuff that we do for the podcast, so I'm burning through stuff on my own,
Yeah.
and Vagrant Story is gonna be in there one of those days.
I mean, you could just play Vagrant Story, and if you can do it in year 4 for the cast, that's a while off anyway.
I mean, yeah.
The same score as Vagrant Story, Final Fantasy 12.
Matsuno is nothing if not consistent.
Yeah.
Which, like, quite seriously, so much of FF Tactics is clearly a kind of...
A beta draft.
yeah, basically. Where the fuck am I?
Same score as Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy X.
The funny thing was, like, I fucking forget where it was. It might have been one of the articles about the production of 12, where it was just like, if you are familiar at all with Matsuno's work, you're just like, oh, devolving into supernatural stuff at the end is just kind of his shtick. And it's just like, I want to get the tactics over so we can find out, like, if it's really just like Matsuno's thing to just devolve into away from politics into an evil force. Did it?
I got mad about that though because it's just not true in this one. Like the politics doesn't disappear.
It's just motivated by a supernatural force,
But
largely.
the supernatural force is kind of a stand-in for a real thing.
I mean, yeah, but
Like-
in the literal.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with the end, like the problem with the end of Tactics is that the supernatural force doesn't mean anything. It's just the devil, as Leroy so eloquently put it on the cast. Whereas,
Yeah.
like in this, there's a really clear message that these symbols are attached to. Oh my God! Stop spawning!
But yeah, we have some questions already for the episode on 12, and I'm shaking my head at a couple of them.
Oh,
This is gonna be.
I might have grabbed us a couple more listeners at the conference. I hope.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was just chatting to someone, and she said, and I mentioned, I near came up in conversation, by which I mean I brought it up because I was fed up with people talking about Spec Ops, and I said, yeah, we did a podcast on it, and oh, you do a podcast? I don't sleep much. Tell me about your podcast. I need things to listen to. It's like, this is one of my people. This person.
oh.
she gave a paper at the end of the last day on hidden object games, and basically we should talk more about these things because it's a bigger industry than AAA and almost exclusively played by women, and apparently also she's doing this huge project on the things, which includes like an anthropology of the industry, trying to work out how they're made. And allegedly there is a town in Russia with a population of about 2,000 or 3,000 people, of whom something like 60-70% are employed making hidden object games. Like there's this secret facility in Russia basically where all the coding for phone games is done.
Wow.
Fucking, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah. Well, you say that, but also she gave us some examples of the strangeness of hidden object games, and that's some very strange fiction.
Yeah.
Oh god, stop cursing me.
I wonder if people listening to year 3 of DGC will be able to hear the coded maniacal laughter that is laced through every single time I talk about a game I picked, because it's just, oh my god. Holy shit. I cannot believe that I threw off the shackles of needing to care about popular opinion. There's nothing popular, like super popular on the thing, except maybe Nocturne, and then Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
It's Mario, the most popular.
Oh fuck me, a 10% spawn chest in this area? The ribbon is 15%, but I understand why that's scarce. Addle? The Technic?
Yeah.
To get that.
To be fair, that would... Isn't Addle Magic down?
Oh, it might be. It's one of the ones I haven't got as well, so it's presumably this is the only place to get it.
Yeah, it reduces magic. So, it would probably be useful on bosses that destroy you with magic. Like, say, I don't know, fucking Zodiac, probably?
Not really, because I think Zodiac's going to be immune. But also, I don't know if any of Zodiac's like big damage dealers actually work off its magic stat. Every single fucking one of these opens with fucking curse.
Just so you know, Zodiac does not have an innate safety augment.
Really? Fucking hell.
God. Fucking... The fact that one of the ways you can get Trango Tower is just steal it off of fucking Zodiac is hilarious.
Pretty much.
Oh god, I just realized I need to fucking name my character in fucking Persona. Fuck, that's awful.
I just want my I just want my own name, because fuck it.
It's boring though.
It is boring, but like it means I don't have to think about it.
Mm. You know what the character limit is off the top of your head?
It's like, I'd say it's about 10, maybe?
10 for each?
Maybe? I can't remember. It's been like...
Like, I know 3 and 4 have, like, at least 8.
Right. Are lordly robes magic armor? They are. And that's quite a lot of magic power. Fucking hell.
No, 14 extra. Good lord.
Yeah, to be fair, Ash is currently wearing heavy armor, which gives no boost, but it was still like a 3-point boost over.
Fran's previous, yeah.
4, forgetting so.
No, it was 3.
Okay.
I spent ages trying to find how long to beat times for Saga, and then realised that, oh right, they're called the Final Fantasy Legends.
Yeah. Okay, someone is on hit poisoning these ghosts. I find this moderately implausible. Also, we're not going any further down that path because that's the actual way to actual Zodiac, and we're not doing that.
I think it's Van with his sword.
Yeah. Rings a faint bell. Don't annul my healers. Jerk.
Saga's gonna be a weird one, potentially.
Yep.
Because those, well, that's the thing, those, like, nobody in America seems to like them that much, but I believe they're generally well received in Japan.
Yeah, they just fucking don't get localized here because we don't like them, so they just don't bother.
Because, I mean, there have been a few, I mean, I own a couple, but...
Yeah, and some Saga alikes.
Yeah,
you
Legend
did
of Legacy.
already. Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know, like, as much as, like, there's things about, like, game, like, I feel like writing a score of review for that game was incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't hate it, but, like, I can't say I love it, but also I can't say anyone else would like it. I'm just sort of drawn to it a bit still.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's just...
It's captivating, if not in a traditional sense.
Yeah. It's... Yeah. like this is something I don't know. I'd like to go back. I mean, it's easy to go back to because there's like basically no story.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off! Stop fucking teleporting as the dispel goes off. Shit, prick.
I fucking hate teleporting enemies so much.
It's the most annoying thing, particularly in like a high stakes area like this.
Yeah.
Which chest is 59? 59 is the Grand Armor. Move closer together, please, so that I can dispel go you. Don't teleport. Don't teleport.
I think this is going to sound really weird, but probably the weirdest thing that stuck out to me about Legend of Dragoon in my memory is the fact that how the world map is structured.
Huh.
Because, like, it's not a traditional, like, there's an overworld. There's, like, a routes between points of interest on the world map. And you, like, traverse them just by moving. But, the cities and, like, the world map regions are locked to specific discs.
Oh.
So, it's kind of weird. And I don't recall if there's any point where you have to go forward in the story by going back a disc in location. But
Yeah.
that's the sort of thing that could happen with how it's set up. And like there's a shop you can go to in disc 1 that sells this like helmet that's like really fucking good that you cannot afford when you get there in the story because it's like fucking the second town you get to. And it's like $1 zillion. But you can come back when you're rich and buy this helmet, and it's cool.
Yeah, I feel like areas segregated like this is only something I've come across in like a couple Western RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Mass Effect 2 and 3 have that. But
I've only ever played Mass Effect on PC.
yeah,
So-
it doesn't have that on PC, of course.
Yeah.
But actually, Star Ocean 4, I remember reading in a review that it does have that.
More things for me to
Man.
look forward to.
I fucking... Ugh. Someone was complaining about fucking Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac on PS2 having a speed up on L1 because they were coming back from Star Ocean 3 where L1 and R1 were to rotate the camera buttons and the right stick went unused. And it's like,
Oh man.
Jesus Triace, how do you do that in Gen 6? Like, the dual sticks were normal by then.
No, I think there was still plenty of PS2 games that didn't use the second stick for a second analog control. Like, they didn't use it as a camera. A lot of them.
Yeah,
There are a
It's
lot
still
that did.
fucking... Ugh.
It took longer than it should have for it to be adopted as a standard.
I also feel like fucking there was like that influx of like developers making RPGs from a fresh background in PlayStation 1 era. They were still
Yeah.
learning when PS2 hit, and then they were just like, "Oh shit! Right, we have a second stick. What the fuck do we do with this?"
The strange approach to the second stick is definitely Stretch Panic.
I don't know that off the top of my head.
It's a treasure game where you basically you use the second stick to control a scarf.
Oh, I think I might have seen some footage of that.
Yeah, and like, it's got it's a really, because you move really slowly.
Yeah.
And like, you basically like direct the scarf with the second analog stick, and like twirl it to do like, I don't know, body slams or whatever. It's a treasure game. So it like, Treasure have a habit of putting more, like, too many things for a single input.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of overdo it a bit. I mean, I love treasure games, but like, some of them are a bit of a hassle to get used to and play.
Oh hey, I got one of the not 100% spawn chests. And it even contains an upgrade for someone. Wonders never cease.
I think because I was like, because Onimusha was still doing like fixed camera on the PS2 up until like the third one,
Yeah.
and 1 and 2 still use tank controls.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
I mean, I think Devil May Cry 4 still has some like fixed camera segments as well, but that's like because of that type of game.
Yeah.
And like, there are a lot of the Dynasty Warriors games that don't have analog camera. Like, the only way of changing the camera is to put the camera behind the back.
Yeah, I
With
mean
a
that
single
can
button.
work for. That
Yeah.
can work, but
It just takes a little getting used to. It doesn't take very long to get used to, but
yeah, like I'd be, like I'd just handle that like I would a Zelda game.
yeah,
Oh, the N64 Zelda game, which
Yeah.
is what I'm familiar with. So yeah,
I think it's almost every Zelda game up until Breath of the Wild.
I mean, there, yeah, you can.
Because I don't think
Wind Waker and Twilight Princess definitely have like free camera rotation. I don't know about Skyward Sword.
Yes,
well,
Skyward.
Sword was used the Wii remote, so
Yeah, but the camera's on the. Oh yeah, shit. How do you control the camera in that game?
you put it behind the back of the head.
Oh no, that's right. Yes, because it's a Z targeting system. What?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Z targeting works for that. Anyway. I don't know. I like Breath of the Wild. That was a fun game.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it was much of a Zelda game, but I liked what it was. That being a massive chaos engine where you can surf on things.
Yes.
So, like I think I've said this before. I am an immense sucker for anything that lets you surf on things that should not be surfable, which is why I love Journey, because that's just like sand surfing for days, or like the 2 hours it takes. But
Yeah. I really liked it. I kind of liked. I don't know. I like to sort of have the fact that it kind of has a diminished focus on combat. Like,
Oh shit! That's what's happened. Ash got disabled and stopped healing, and then 2 people died.
yep,
I should do something about that.
yes.
to be fair, the disable happened, and then like within a second, the second KO popped out.
Yeah. I was careless getting into this encounter.
Yeah.
Because there
So
was
yeah,
only,
like, yeah.
there's only one XII visible, but also there were 3 invisible ones.
Yeah. That just reminds me I want to pick up Defunct at some point because that game is all about momentum and racing and shit.
It does look like a cool game though.
I like to go fast. I
Yeah.
was raised on Sonic, and it looks very fast. Well, Persona 5 is only fucking 13% done. Yay!
It's not a good number.
Ugh.
Oh my fucking god! Every single one of these has spawned in. What are they? Necrofiends.
Oh, Supergiant is doing a thing, and it's coming out in like 2 days.
Oh
Higher.
shit!
Yeah, Pyre is out on the 25th.
I've paid no attention to what Pyre is.
It's some sort of.
It's a party-based RPG in
That's
which you lead a band of exiles to freedom through ancient competitions spread across a vast mystical purgatory.
Oh.
It has a versus mode.
Yeah, that was what I knew of before, and that kind of like... I don't know why I got somehow sort of suspicious of that. Because I was maybe wondering, or is it going to be a multiplayer focus thing? That was the only thing I knew about the game. But...
Yeah, I mean, I don't like hate Supergiant, but I just could not get into Transistor, and I played Bastion once.
I mean, I loved Bastion. Transistor, I liked, but I've never gone back to.
Transistor, I think, like, you need to find the right weapon combo. It's really tricky to find that, I think. I mean, I found one that worked for me really well, but that took a while of experimenting and going into the test modes and stuff.
Yeah.
But
That's the
also-
problem I find with a lot of boss fights, where the last boss is just completely different to anything you do in game at all.
Oh, the last boss of Transistor I could not stand. Because, well, it's the thing is, it's the last boss, you're basically fighting against someone who has the exact same powers as you. So I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say it comes out of nowhere, necessarily, and there's nothing to do, but, like, you have no means of knowing how to fight against yourself.
Yeah. I love that the speedrun beats that boss by summoning the dog, which is otherwise a stupid, useless, frustrating power to use.
I think that game has too much customization to an extent,
Maybe.
because it's choice paralysis in a way.
I kind of felt the same about Bastion's weapons.
I think
well, yeah.
I feel like Bastion is at least kind of a more straightforward.
Well, I mean, like, Bastion also hands you the weapons that you can eventually be, like, fucking torn between over the course of, like, arenas to figure out how they worked and get to know how they feel and everything. Transistor, well, also, like, this is just like a personal problem, but like, I if a game just doesn't grab my attention, I'll just stop playing it, especially on like PC, and that happens a lot more like recently because I have other things I can be doing. Like, I'll stop playing something because I either want to focus on something else or just like it's not grabbing me. And every time I try and play Transistor, I get like 15 minutes, and I'm just like, nah. And Bastion was kind of cool because I managed to grab a free copy after just kind of stumbling across them on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, cool, I'll play this. But,
Yeah, I don't know. I think I have no idea what is Pyre. What do you do? How does it work?
It's a really difficult trailer to pass. But yeah, I had no idea it was coming out that quickly.
It'll sound really good, for sure.
Yeah.
can't wait for the nth narrator voiced by the dude who does Rux.
It's well, like the guy who does all the like sound design and music does really good stuff.
Yeah, I'm mostly joking about the fact that they used the same voiceover dude twice.
Yeah,
like, he was good once. You can chill on him.
I think he was good the second time as well.
yeah. I think it's a good. It's really effectively in Transistor, but like, yeah.
I could not give a fuck about Transistor though. Like, that's my bias. I like every time I try to get into that game, I just cannot.
Problem with like they hide a lot of that game's narrative behind using the weapons. I mean, abilities. So like, you basically have to use every ability in that game to a certain degree to then see all the lore behind the stuff, which kind of has all the narrative behind backgrounds.
I mean, it's not hard to figure out, really. Like, sure, the details are concealed, but the thematically relevant stuff is pretty simple. Like,
I was gonna make a Dark Souls joke. Because the lore, if you just read this pair of pants' description, you'll find out this deep detail that you need to understand the plot.
I love Dark Souls, but like, I have never read an item description for the story.
Fucking people get into that shit. It is amazing. I don't like the way, I don't know, a lot of approach to Dark Souls story is taking things that could be a metaphor and interpreting them literally. Yeah, people like people. I don't agree with all the points, but like H-Farmer guy did a video on the defense of Dark Souls 2, and part of it was just like gamers are really bad at interpreting like anything as a metaphor. Like, oh, this old woman with a fucking loom, maybe she symbolizes something. No, the gamer says she's just some old woman who says some bullshit that means nothing because this game is bad and I decided so. It's like, god damn.
I mean, I'm not big on Dark Souls 2. I think it's probably the worst one, but yeah. I think there's some cool lore stuff to that game.
Yeah.
Even though it is just like everything's a reincarnation of something from the first game.
I mean, that's kind of how you have to interrogate a sequel. Like, especially, well, that's how they chose to interrogate a sequel.
And I thought some of that, I mean, but I think that game kind of falls apart narrative-wise towards the end. But and I have no idea what the narrative for 3 is. because I have not read anything on it. I just thought that game was, I don't know, 3 was just kind of fun. Like, it seemed like everything was focused a bit more on spectacle, and they had more of an effort to make bosses that were different from each other, because 2 certainly did not have that.
Yeah, I think, like, even though it's not part of the Souls series specifically, Bloodborne definitely, like, allowed them to kind of stretch their muscles and then bring all that experience with designing kind of freaky eldritch monster shit back to Dark Souls.
I've not played a lot of Bloodborne because it is, it takes some getting used to because I'm a shield guy.
Yeah.
I was less of a shield guy in Dark Souls 3 because poise was broken for a while.
They still haven't fixed that.
Oh, they have.
No, like, poise is non-functional. Like,
Really?
there is one instance of poise working, and it's the spell that turns you into iron and makes you walk all funny.
I thought they patched it back in. There's a whole lengthy thing about how, like, they took so long to patch poison.
Last I heard that was not the case. But also, I don't own Dark Souls 3.
There's like a lengthy, like, waypoint piece of writing on it or something. About just Dark Souls 3's poise. But, like, won't see much writing
It's
like that anymore from
fucking
Waypoint.
funny. Fucking Waypoint, I don't know.
They fired all their writing staff.
Wait, what? Did I
Well,
miss
basically,
something?
no. They fired about 60 people, and are going to refocus on video.
Wait,
This is Vice.
that's Vice. That's not Waypoint then.
Waypoint is Vice.
No, Waypoint's
Yeah,
like I know Waypoint's
Waypoint is
part of
Vice,
Vice. I thought it was a different part of Vice that was being.
No.
The founding member of Waypoint is now out of the company.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hmm.
It's,
But yeah, they are.
Waypoint is strictly like it's just Vice Gaming.
It was just Vice Gaming for a while when it was just like Mike Diver only.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Mike Diver only commissioned like the same 3 people most of the time.
Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for tonight.
Alright.
Because bloody hell, this is
Alrighty.
quite enough of that. Thank you for your company, and I will continue tomorrow in some capacity. or other.
Alright.
Good night.
Really.